even for a shorter episode in my opinion. We got again to experience stunning visuals from space battles, a development of Sabine's story, and we got to see something I truly have never seen a Jedi do. So let's talk about the third episode of Ahsoka and some references to older Star Wars materials. So please just don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. It helps us a lot to keep going to this job. And let's go with this video. In this episode, we see Sabine being trained by Ahsoka and Huyang. This training appears quite different from what we've seen in the Star Wars saga before, such as, for example, Luke training with the remote robot while blindfolded in Star Wars Episode 4. Huyang also comments on Sabine's skills, stating that she has less potential compared to other apprentices he's trained over centuries. Luke seemed to progress much faster, gaining a significant understanding of the Force in just a few days, which Sabine hasn't achieved yet. However, Ahsoka tries to comfort her by emphasizing that hard work and focus will help her reach her maximum potential. While Sabine may never be as skilled as Ahsoka, her Mandalorian training likely compensates for that. Hera engages in the meeting with Chancellor Mothma and a group of senators who don't seem too interested in her discoveries at the Sith shipyards on Corellia. She tries to raise concerns about the Imperial sympathizers she uncovered, but the senator firmly believes that former Imperials remain loyal. Mothma, however, genuinely expresses alarm when Hera suggests that Thrawn might still be alive, but the rest of the panel remains unimpressed. It's worth noting that Master and Apprentice gave the impression that Ahsoka and Hera hadn't discussed the search for Thrawn or Ezra, yet during this exchange the senator accused Hera of seeking New Republic funds for her own personal quest to find Ezra. After the meeting, Hera encounters her son Jason in the hallway thanks to Chopper, the lovable murder droid, informing him about Sabine's plans to become a Jedi. Jason excitedly reveals his desire to become a Jedi as well, a risky choice for anyone named Jansi. Hera lovingly reassures him. For fans of Rebels, this small moment holds deeper significance considering Jason's late father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi. However, Ahsoka avoids specific mention of him and instead lumps Kanan into the border family that Hera lost while battling Thrawn during the war. The emotional weight of Hera's nostalgic smile may go unnoticed by the casual viewer, much like many other significant moments in the series so far. It's worth revisiting Sabine and Ahsoka's arc when they're trying to reach the system where the witch Morgan resides. They encounter some ships trying to intercept them, and after being attacked, Ahsoka does something I truly never seen someone do in the entire saga, as far as I can recall. She simply exits the ship, and I initially thought she might be trying to fix something outside or address a technical issue, but when she ignites both lightsabers, I thought, there's no way she's going to attempt what I'm thinking. Then, when one of the ships gets close enough, she cuts it in half. It's incredible to imagine the extent of her abilities. She's even more powerful than we might even think. Unfortunately, it's unlikely we'll see her face off against a Jedi as formidable as Darth Vader, but considering the ending, she and Baylan will probably confront each other in the next episode, and I have high expectations because he has a fantastic look and an unmatched presence. I hope he proves to be a worthy adversary. Also, we shouldn't forget when they land on the planet they for refuge and encounter those creatures capable of traveling vast distances through dimensional journeys. They conclude that the witch is trying to construct a kind of hyperspace arc reminiscent of what we saw in Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3, with Jedi ships needing it for long distance travels. However, they seem to be embarking on a journey unlike anything seen before in Star Wars, and we will be facing some to speculate where Thrawn and Ezra might be. As for the villains, it's becoming clear that Morgan and Shin, Baylan's apprentice, don't get along. They always take the opportunity to point out each other's mistakes and make jokes or comments. It's likely that Shin disagrees with how her master is being manipulated by the witch, and the witch might be worried of Shin turning against her and trying to kill her. However, we don't know the full extent of this Dathomir witch power, so we will have to stay on more to find out what their power is. Let's not ignore the obvious issue here. Except for Andor and Obi-Wan Kenobi, which effectively use the captive streaming audience's attention span. All Disney Plus Star Wars series have struggled with episodes that feel too short and cut their potential short. After a substantial two-episode start, Ahsoka falls into the same pattern with episode 3, running for only 30 minutes. This short episode format resembles what fans of the Clone Wars and Rebels are familiar with. However, those series had longer seasons spanning from 15 to 22 episodes. Shorter episodes worked well within these extensive seasons because they allowed stories to develop over multiple episode arcs, but they don't have that luxury here. So I hope the story goes well, even though they have these shorter span episodes with 8 episodes the season, and who knows, maybe a second season for Ahsoka. We don't know. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this season. Are you guys enjoying this episode? Did you guys enjoy the latest episode? Please put it here in the comments. I will enjoy reading all of them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video, on the next review. So goodbye and peace.